We don't know if the signal an extraterrestrial civilization trying to talk to us or it's something else.
The WOW signal remains one of the most tantalizing unsolved mysteries in the search for life beyond Earth. On the night of August 15, 1977, a radio telescope in Ohio, nicknamed the Big Ear, picked up an incredibly strong, narrow signal coming from the direction of the constellation Sagittarius. It lasted for a full 72 seconds and was around 30 times stronger than the normal background hum of space. When an astronomer named Jerry Eman spotted it on the printout the next day, he was so astonished he circled it and scribbled "wow" beside it, giving the signal its famous name. What makes it so haunting is that despite decades of listening, it has never, ever been heard again. Scientists have recently suggested a natural cause involving clouds of hydrogen gas, but even they admit the case is not closed. To this day, nobody truly knows what it was. A single particle once struck Earth carrying so much energy that scientists say it simply should not exist. Nicknamed the Amaterasu particle after a sun goddess, it was detected over Utah in 2021 and remains one of the most powerful cosmic rays ever recorded. Though it is a tiny subatomic particle, it packed roughly the same energy as a brick dropped from waist height, an almost unbelievable amount for something so unimaginably small. Known sources in space simply cannot produce anything so powerful. But the truly eerie part is where it came from. When scientists traced its path backward across the sky, it appeared to originate from the local void, a vast and nearly empty region of space where there is essentially nothing capable of creating it. As one researcher put it, it is a real mystery. Something out there in the emptiness is far stranger than we understand. A giant, undiscovered planet may be hiding in the dark outer edges of our own solar system. Astronomers have noticed something strange about a group of icy objects far beyond Neptune. Their orbits are mysteriously clustered and tilted in the same direction, as if the gravity of some large, unseen world is herding them together. To explain this, scientists proposed the existence of a hidden ninth planet, thought to be several times heavier than Earth, orbiting so incredibly far from the Sun that it is almost impossible to spot. It could take this world thousands of years to circle the Sun just once. Despite an intense search, this so-called Planet 9 has never actually been seen. The eerie thought is that our own cosmic neighborhood, which we assume we have mapped, might still contain an entire massive planet lurking silently in the shadows, waiting to be found. Astronomers have found colossal structures in space so enormous they may break the rules of the universe. One of the most important ideas in cosmology is that, on the largest scales, the universe should look fairly smooth and even in every direction, with nothing growing beyond a certain size. Then, a researcher named Alexia Lopez discovered two mind-bending features. First came the giant arc, a vast curve of galaxies stretching billions of light years, and then the Big Ring, an enormous ring-shaped structure of similar scale. Both are far larger than anything that is supposed to be able to exist. If they are real and not just chance patterns, they could force scientists to rethink some of their most basic assumptions about how the cosmos is put together. The unsettling possibility is that the universe is organized in a way we do not yet understand at all.
Fortunately known as Tabby's star, or Boyajian's star, named after the lead scientist, the star was unique and the scientific community was left baffled.
The mysterious force controlling the fate of the universe may be shifting beneath our feet, and that should give everyone pause. Almost everything in the cosmos, around 95% of it, is made of things we cannot see or fully explain, known as dark matter and dark energy. Dark energy is the strange force pushing the universe to expand faster and faster. For years, scientists assumed it was a fixed, unchanging constant. Then, in 2025, a huge international project that mapped millions of galaxies found hints that dark energy might actually be weakening over time. This is not yet confirmed, and scientists are careful to stress that. But if it turns out to be true, it would overturn one of the deepest beliefs in all of science. It would mean the ultimate fate of the entire universe is far more uncertain than we ever imagined. Our entire galaxy is being dragged through space towards something we cannot even see. The Milky Way, along with thousands of other galaxies, is racing through the cosmos at a staggering speed of around 600 kilometers every second, all heading in the same direction. The force drawing us in has been given a suitably ominous name, the Great Attractor. The truly frustrating and eerie part is that we cannot get a clear look at it. It sits in a region of the sky that is completely hidden behind the bright, dense heart of our own Milky Way, blocked by its stars and dust. Scientists believe it is simply an immense concentration of mass and galaxies, a huge gravitational anchor, rather than anything supernatural. But the fact remains that we are all being pulled steadily toward a mysterious region we can barely glimpse. There is a strange, enormous cold patch in the sky that scientists still cannot fully explain. When astronomers study the faint afterglow of the universe's birth, a background radiation spread evenly across all of space, they find it is remarkably uniform. But in one direction lies a huge anomaly known as the cold spot, a region noticeably colder than it should be and spanning a vast stretch of the sky. Researchers have discovered that a gigantic, unusually empty region of space, a so-called supervoid, sits in roughly the same direction, which could account for part of the chill. Yet even that enormous emptiness does not seem to fully explain just how cold the spot is. While some have floated wild ideas, the honest answer is that it remains a genuine, if modest, puzzle. A piece of the early universe simply looks colder than our best theories predict. An interstellar visitor once passed through our solar system and behaved so strangely that some wondered if it was alien technology. In 2017, astronomers spotted the first known object to visit us from beyond our solar system and named it Oumuamua. It was bizarre from the start, an elongated, cigar-like shape tumbling through space, unlike any comet or asteroid we had seen. Most puzzling of all, it appeared to speed up slightly as it left, as though something was gently pushing it. One prominent scientist even suggested it could be a piece of alien technology. However, the mainstream explanation is far more natural. Most researchers now believe it was a type of comet releasing hidden gases that gave it a subtle push, a so-called dark comet. The eeriness has faded, but for a while, a strange object from another star truly had the world guessing. A distant star flickered so strangely that scientists seriously discussed the possibility of a giant alien construction. Known as Tabby's star, this distant sun caught astronomers' attention when its light was seen to dim dramatically and irregularly, sometimes dropping by more than a fifth. Nothing normal seemed to explain such odd, unpredictable dips in brightness. The idea that captured the world's imagination was that a colossal alien megastructure, perhaps built to harvest the star's energy, might be orbiting it and blocking the light. It was a thrilling thought. But careful study revealed a more ordinary answer. When scientists examined the dimming closely, they found it affected some colors of light more than others. A solid structure would block all light equally, so the culprit is almost certainly a vast, uneven cloud of fine dust circling the star. The aliens, sadly, stayed home. Powerful flashes of radio energy are erupting across the universe, and for years, nobody knew what caused them. These events, known as fast radio bursts, are almost unbelievable. In just a single millisecond, one can release as much energy as our sun does over years, and they come flashing in from galaxies billions of light years away. When they were first discovered, their sheer power and mysterious nature led to all sorts of speculation, including, inevitably, the idea of alien broadcasts. The mystery deepened when scientists realized some of them repeat, while others flash only once. The leading answer today points to magnetars, which are the incredibly dense, highly magnetic remains of collapsed stars, among the most extreme objects known to exist. Yet plenty of puzzles remain, especially why some bursts repeat. The cosmos, it turns out, is constantly crackling with strange signals we are only beginning to understand.